Hey, welcome to Ben's Boats. My name is Ben. Behind me sits a 1989 SeaRay Express Cruiser that I just picked up. This thing is big, old, has big blocks in it, and should be a lot of fun. I'm down here today for the first time checking it out. I want you to come along with me. I'm going to walk around this boat and show you guys everything, and then we'll hop on board. Well, here she is. I wish my camera had a wider lens because, oh my gosh, this thing is huge. I mean, just look at this thing. Beautiful lines for 1989. We got quad fender holders up front here. Got an electric winch. Gonna have to see if that works. Oh, there's a spotlight up there too of the electric variant. Huh. Let's hope that thing works. So we've got a marine toilet tag, couple portals. These windows are in pretty good shape. I know a lot of the times this rubber gasket around the end always just peels up and looks terrible. This looks okay. It's like a little bit of a vent on top. The other vent, a vent on a vent, like a hat on a hat. Windshield's all here. Bimini is in really good shape. Oh, there's a second Bimini back there too. Shore power cords. Oh, phone and TV. Oh, plus spider. Yikes. A few bilge bins here. There she is. 340. 34 feet of awesomeness. Here's the stern. Looks like we got our boarding ladder here. Looks like a door to get in. Couple ladders here. Touch of class. Classy. And we got, looks like through-hole exhaust above the water right there. Hopefully these things sound pretty cool. Get a good look at the starboard side now. Pretty much the same. Got nice teak decking back here. More vents, arch. Yeah, ooh, we got a horn. Ooh boy, hope that works too. But she's in pretty good condition for an 89. I mean, it's been in this covered marina for a good long time. And whew, this is, this thing's huge. Now, from what I was told, the previous owner moved to Florida and had no need for a boat of this size here in Georgia. That's where I come in. Let's get on board this thing for the first time and check it out. Big step and a bit of a latch here. Oh, check that out. Nice. And here we are in the cockpit. Not bad. Wow, this thing has a ton of space. Wow. I'm just going to be continually amazed by this thing as we move through it, so you're coming along for the ride. Looks like we got some hatches down here to get to the engine bay and bilge. There's a hatch. Yeah, this looks like a hatch here. We got 1, 2, 3 across the front. Some seats here. These, don't know if these are original. I want to get this rear Bimini out and take a look at it too. Hopefully that's in good shape. This one sure is. I mean, this canvas is still nice and tight. It's a little loose here, but you know, it's under covered storage right now, right? Get a load of this dash. I mean, holy moly. Got, looks like Teleflex gauges and nice shifters and all the stuff. Just all the stuff. Oh, check it out. Not bad. Not bad. Now, I wonder if anything doesn't look like we're getting anything. Oh, we got a treat button. Wonder what happens if you do that. You get a treat? It would seem not. There's this systems monitor. Nothing seems to be. Oh, we got. Ooh, I don't know if you can hear it, but we got blowers on these two switches, so there's at least a little bit of life. You know, I bet there's a battery switch somewhere on board here. Let's try. Oh, well, there's the engine bay. Stay. There's the engine bay. Looks like we got a generator here, muffler, and battery switches. Check that out. Okay, nothing's on fire yet. Well, nothing left to it but to do it. Let's take a couple steps down inside this thing. Ooh, big steps on the way in. And here we are. Golly gee, this thing has a ton of space. My goodness. I know I keep saying this thing has a ton of space, but it's true. It might not show up on this tiny little camera lens, but I'm 6'2", and I've got, how much headroom is this? A lot of headroom. Alright, coming into the cabin, looks like we have this pole, which is definitely not going to get hit. We have our main AC breakers over here. Ooh, all kinds of good stuff. Looks like a newer refrigerator, freezer, sure. Here on the starboard side is the galley. Got a nice electric range or propane. Ooh, it's electric. Nice electric range. Gonna have to get that working. Looks like we got a refrigerator here. Oh yeah, sure enough. Ooh, save that for later. Bit of microwave action too, or microwave. Oh man, check this out. Custom towels that match the boat name. Got one here. Oh, there's one here too. We got two, oh my gosh, 3 towels that say the boat name. They say what, 2's a pair, 3's a party? I don't know. In any case, it's about to be a party. Air conditioner controls. Nope. No power. Let's see. All right, well, oh yeah, check it out. She came alive and then died. Mess with that in a minute. Although it is quite hot and I could use some air movement right now. This bench and whole couch setup doesn't look stock to me. I think there used to be a table here. I found some promotional pictures from before I bought this thing. I'm pretty sure this is not stock. Now, the guy did tell me it sleeps 4 people, so maybe... Oh, that does not push down, but... Well, it falls down, so that's a plus. Couch aside, moving forward, looks like we have a bit of a fan and TV situation here. Here's the main V-berth. We got a foam mattress here and some pillows and all kinds of good stuff, it looks like. What is this down here? Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Automatic lights. Fancy. This... Alright, well, this is... Oh. Alright, oh, it's a vacuum. Oh, well that would explain the well-lit hose compartment. I've never seen a boat with a built-in vacuum. That's awesome. Boy, the more time in here, the happier I get. That's the most expensive vacuum I've ever bought. Got a vacuum here, and looks like, oh, more lighted storage? Hot dog. Nothing there. Oh, are you serious? A fish finder. We got a graph in here. Actually got 2 graphs. We got a little Garmin and a bigger, what is this? Upside down. A bigger Garmin. Boy, I wonder where this plugged in at. Is there even a spot on the dash? Let's check it out. No, I do not see any immediate connections here. This is just Lexan. There's really nothing. I mean, there's some screw holes here. Maybe that used to go here. I don't know. Okay, well, let's just put you back. I gotta figure out some lights for this place. It's getting dark. Well, okay, not dark outside, but dark in here. There are a series of these boys here. It's oh, ooh, look at that. We got 1, 2. All right, we got 2. There's 2 more over here. 3. Oh, 4 for 4. Let's go 5 for 5, shall we? Hot dog. Now we got light. Check that out. All right. Ooh, what about these 2 up here, huh? Oh, dang. Maybe there's a breaker. All right, found another switch. Let's try it. Oh yeah, there it is. Let's try the other side. Okay, we are lit up like Christmas in here, boys and girls. This ain't bad. Yes, remnants. Probably need hand sanitizer now. Ugh. Well, first impressions are pretty great. We got lights, we got power here and there, we got a couple things coming online. Let's check out some more systems, shall we? I haven't even gone to the bathroom yet. We gotta check that out. Alright, that's access through right here. Ooh, okay. Little head. Some tape over that. Wonder what that means. Let's try... Oh, okay. Alright, we got lights. Single lights. Still lights. Okay, cool. Got a little sink in here. Got a little bit of toilet action going on. What's in here? Nothing. Ooh, we got toilet paper. Heck yeah. Ooh, that pulls vacuum for when you get stinky in here. And, oh, okay. Leave that be. And a mirror. Hello. Alright, let's close this joker up. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Wow, there's a pretty comprehensive tour of the cabin. There's a lot going on in here, and I'm fixing to learn a whole lot more. Speaking of learning, let's try this. Check it out. There. Just what she needed. Just now noticing this tile. This is not real. This was definitely applied after the fact and just sort of haphazardly stuck on over the previous cushion material. I mean, it looks okay, but better than nothing, I guess. Let's check out what's underneath the floor here. Oh, it's nice and dry. Not too crunchy. Ooh, not bad at all. One up here. One back here, too. Oh, yeah. Nice storage down there for whatever I may need to store. Alright, well, enough with the interior. Let's check out the engine bay on this thing. You know, I don't think these are bolted down. I can probably just... Oh, yeah, check that out. I can move that and get to both of these engines here. Okay, let's try something. Sure. Oh boy. Woo-hoo-hoo. Check this out. Yep, looks like an engine. Alright, you gotta see this. Check this out. Wow, talk about complicated. We got twin 454 7.4 liter big blocks in here. My goodness, got a looks like a carburetor on top. A whole it's a direct drive. Check this out. So instead of stern drives like the Cobalt or V drive like the Maristar, this is a direct drive. So the engine and the prop shaft are all in line. This comes straight out the transmission, which goes straight into the engine. Wow, I'll bet you that doesn't work. There's a lot of water down there, what I presume is water. I know this oil had an engine leak. I know this engine had an oil leak. The previous owner told me that. This one should be okay. We're gonna have to see what happens. Let's check the oil sticks real quick. Got one right here. Focus, will ya? That's on there. That's not bad. Right in the middle and relatively clean. Okay, where is our other oil stick? Not there. Not here. Oh, there it is. Hide behind the manifold. Oh boy, that is completely void of oil. Glad I didn't try to fire this thing up yet. I hope that's not a problem. I mean, clearly there's a problem because it's leaking and you can see it's everywhere. Actually, the top of this engine's gross. Like, oil here, there's oil here. I'll bet you. Wonder where it's all coming from. Gonna have to find that out. What do you say we just tickle the keys and see what happens, huh? I'm gonna have to find the keys. Didn't think of that. Alright, if I were a set of keys, where would I be? Not with the fuses, which, oh, by the way, whew, there's a lot going on in there. No. Maybe in here. Once again, nothing. Would I keep keys inside if I were keys? Told you I was gonna give a head on that. Strike one. Strike two. Nope. Nope. Jesus, do you know where these keys are? Guess not. Nothing that I can see. Nope. Oh, hang on. That is not keys. That's a light, and there's water in there. That's cool. Ah, there they are. Check that out. Praise the Lord. Well, we've got keys, and we've got some kind of power up here, so let's just give it a shot and see what we get. Also, I really don't want to stand on this thing because it moves, and I almost fell completely into the engine bay a few seconds ago. So, note to self, don't step on that. Alright, well, we got keys, engines, and power. Let's see what happens, shall we? Port side first. port side engine cranks. It sounds like it has compression. I couldn't get it to fire. We're gonna have to check spark here in a second. But let's try the starboard engine, the one with the supposed oil leak. Okay, here we go. We got crankage on both. You couldn't see it from there, but I'm pretty sure I found the source of this leak. Looking back at it, it should have been a dead giveaway with all the oil up here, but this line is actually split right there. See? That would explain all the oil up on top of the engine, even collecting here on top of the intake manifold. Yeah, that's exactly where that oil is coming from. I could see it kind of spurting out there when I was cranking it over, so I'm going to need a new line for this thing. Now, it looks like this is the line that runs from the remote oil housing way down there to the adapter plate. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to have to either source this part locally or order it through Mercury Mercruiser. Either way, I don't want to do a whole lot of cranking and or running on this engine until I get that fixed. Because A, it's going to be a mess, and B, it could really damage the internals of the engine without having any oil. Let's try that again. Woo! Hey, there we go! Alright! We got the port engine going. Listen to this thing run. Okay, there's a bit of a tick. I need to address that later, but check this out. We got great oil pressure, we're charging. Temperature hasn't moved, but it's only been running for a few seconds, so I'm not too surprised. Wow, really only 460 hours on this thing? Dang, that's great. Listen to this thing go. Oh, heck yeah. I'm gonna be on a lake in no time. That's about enough of that. What if I can't get this starboard engine just to bust off real quick, just for a second? Yeah, okay, we're not going to run it any longer because right there, you can kind of hear it and see it. Ugh, there's that oil leak. Well, they both run. They both run pretty well. Notably the port side better than the starboard just because of that oil leak. I got my work cut out for me though. We got to get this oil line off. Once it's off, I'm going to measure it and see if I can't get a replacement either ordered up or made here in town. We got a fitting up here and a fitting way down there that I'm going to have to wrestle with to get this thing out of here, but I got my tools on board. Let's give it a crack. I did not wake up this morning thinking I would straddle a 454 big block, but here we are. Got to get this fitting off and the other one way down here. Let's see if my old Alabama nut rounder will do it. Well, the nut rounder was doing what it does best and started rounding the nuts, so went up and talked to the guys that run the service staff at the marina here, and they let me borrow this wrench, so maybe this will work a little better. Good night. Might need some heat for this. Oh, there it is. Yes, sir. Yeah. Alright, now I gotta take it off of this end down here because the whole line's gonna be spinning around while I take it out the housing. So let's do that. We're about to make a very big mess. That's why. Bucket. Alrighty. That's dripping oil everywhere. One oil line. Few more turns. And we got her. Ooh, more oil. One oil line in one bucket. Let's go get a new one. Okay, surprisingly, I stopped at the marina parts store. They actually had an oil line in stock. It's about that much shorter than the other one that came out of the boat. So we're gonna try and make this thing work. I'll bet you it will. Okay, nice and clean. Let's go in with our hose, see if it'll work. Get your mind out of the gutters. Oh yeah, that's a perfect thread too. right there. And the big reach down to the adapter. Oh yeah, that'll reach all right. Perfect. I'm gonna tighten this down. You can see what I've been working on. I got my light down there. There's where it ran down. Got the top portion there. It's been a lot recently. All right, I got my oil line in. Let's fill this thing with the good stuff, huh? I just so happened to bum some oil from the guys at the marina as well, so hopefully we can get some going here. And I've got 5 quarts here. It'll probably take every bit of it. So let's see. There's 4. Let's see what we got. Okay, after letting it sit for a minute or two, we are just below the add line, so she still needs a little bit more. Boy, this thing was pretty much void of oil. Perfect. She is right where she needs to be. All right, we got an oil line in. She's full of oil. About to start this thing. All right, let's try that again, shall we? There it is. Oil pressure too. No leaks. Wow, this is that thing idle. Woo. Okay, well, this one doesn't have a tick like the other one, but to give it a take, I guess. That's why you got 2. Double trouble. Alright, well, let's try both at the same time, shall we? We know they both run independently, but let's try separately. Let's go with the port. Here we go. And starboard. Oh, heck yeah! We got great oil pressure on each. Looks like this one may not be charging, but this one is. No temperatures yet, but cool, man. She's doing okay. Let's check it out. All right, now we're idling. Oh yeah, we're getting good water flow. Not even hot. Check this out. Woo! Alrighty. Yeah, man. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's try a shift. Yep. Yep. Cool. They both shift. Alright, so these little boys have been running for a good little while now. We got good temperatures on both, great oil pressure. I believe we're charging now on both, and my hour meters are working. So, all my gauges work. Look at this, even this little engine synchronizer works. Of note, every now and again I'll hear a little bit of noise coming from the port side motor, like it's almost a tick or knock. And I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's idling a little higher. It's either spark knock or poor quality fuel. Listen, you might be able to hear it. There it was. The camera might not pick it up, but I can hear it with my ear. There it was again. Shut him down. So when I bought this thing, I was told that the port side engine has a new cam in it. Now, there's a couple reasons they might have done that. One, they might not be running zinc in the oil, and these old solid roller cams need a zinc additive to keep it lubricated properly, and there's a chance they wiped the cam load by not running zinc. Maybe the other reason was they want to get a little more performance. I highly doubt that. It's a 34-foot boat from 1989. There's no way you're getting much performance out of these. Either way, we know the intake's been off, and I'll show you why. Let me turn off my blowers real quick, which work, by the way. Check that out. Work great. If you take a look right there beneath the distributor body, right there, you see a bunch of gooped up RTV on the china wall. So somebody's been in here before and monkeyed with this. There's also a whole bunch up there on the thermostat housing. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, somebody's been in this engine before and in it pretty deep. So that leads me to believe something's not set up quite right. Let's see how we do with a hot start. Ignition and go. Perfect. Look at that. Alright, let's try the port side. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. That's pulling a lot of power. You know, this almost sounds like we're way too far advanced on timing. There it goes. Okay. Okay, that almost sounds like timing. Let me try something. Oh, sure enough, check that out. The distributor is loose and my idle just came down. Oh yeah, there it is. Somebody didn't tighten that distributor or time this thing properly. Look at that idle now, huh? Oh, much better on the throttle too. Let's try a hot start. That's so much better. Yep. Alright, well now I gotta tighten that distributor back down. So whoever was working on this before me failed to tighten down this distributor hold down bolt right there. So it's all loosey-goosey. This thing moves with way too much ease. That's what's causing this hard to start condition. And also just idling high. That extra advanced timing will cause that. So let's go ahead and get this thing tightened down. I just stood up to take a look around. Found this engine panel is absolutely soaked in engine oil and dripping all over my deck. So I get to clean this up now. Whoopee! We got everything buttoned up on the main engine bay here. I've got the air conditioner going to the cabin. Check this thing out, man. It's not too bad. Take a look inside here. Got it set to 86 degrees and it's cooling pretty good. Got a vent here. It's getting cool up here. Yeah, there's a vent over here too, so it really does cool pretty well. Looks like the return is underneath. Yep, that's the return. I can feel the suction from there. So yeah, it's cooling pretty good. I'm looking forward to getting nice and chilly in here. What I'm going to do now is open up the rear part of the engine bay and get to the generator, see what's going on with that thing. When I bought the boat, I was told the generator does not run, and I took a look at it real quick, and I'll show you what I found. Hey, this has Ben coming to you from the future, working on an edit. Realizing now that I have way too much footage for one big long video, so I'm splitting it up into two. You get two videos, lucky you. Anyway, part 2, I take a look at the generator, a few other systems on board, and I end up getting this big beautiful SeaRay back on the lake for the first time. As always, thanks for watching, stick around for more boat building content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.